everyone. Welcome to Reading Short Stories.
Our stories, our poems.
This is Nicole.
And this is Chris.
Chris, let me ask you a question. What can a rose stand for?
A rose can stand for love. You love someone and you can send him or her a rose.
Indeed. How about respect? A rose also stands for some kind of salute to show respect, caring, or sympathy to someone.
I guess it's possible. Oh, I think a rose can also mean youth, golden time, good old days for someone. A rose can always give me nostalgia's feeling.
I agree totally, especially for the story, A Rose for Emily. We are going to share today. The story, A Rose for Emily, starts with Emily's funeral at the age of 74, but it portrays her life stories under the roof of Grayson family after her father's death. Emily becomes the last noble southerner in this fictional Jefferson town at that time, with only one black servant, Toby, by her side.
When does her father die? Let me check the story. Oh, her father dies when Emily is about 30 years old. Oh my, Emily must be lonely. It's been more than 40 years.
That's right. To make things worse, her father sends away all her possible suitors because he thinks Emily is too good for them. Besides, her relatives seldom visit Emily. Chris, do you know what happens next?
Yes, I just finished this part of the story. I'd like to pick it up from here. In the summer, after her father's death, Homer Barron showed up. He is a foreman of a construction company. He's a Yankee, a day laborer. He is funny and charming with other young men. He also likes men. He's not a married man. However, Emily likes him. She's happy with him, no matter what. I guess Homer Barron is her last chance.
Maybe, but the town people started to say, poor Emily, and they even say being with Homer is a disgrace. But after some time, Homer disappears. Then Emily stays home without going out. Remember Toby, the black servant? He takes care of Emily and everything for her.
I can't help thinking Emily seems to be framed into an old photograph, and she's struggling with whatever way she thinks is best for her. That is, to be the Emily, to keep her dignity, to keep her love, Homer Barron, forever by her side.
Indeed, here comes the end of the story. It is full of gothic elements, dark and gloomy, especially when we follow the narrator to go into Emily's room that has been closed for over 40 years.
Homer Barron's corpse is lying in bed. On a pillow next to him, an indentation of the head can be seen clearly. That is, Emily has been sleeping with Homer's dead body for all the years. A long strand of iron-gray hair of Emily's is also on the pillow.
That's right, and that is the end of the story. Chris, let me recite the poem this time for a change, okay?
Sure.
A Rose for Emily by William Faulkner. Listen up, the yellow-wheeled buggy came along. Clip-clop, clip-clop. Up in there, Emily leaned against the gay foreman, head held high. Folks of Grayson family rarely stopped by, and her two female cousins only sighed. People said, poor Emily, and thought she would die. All she claimed was he's not dead. All she claimed was she didn't care. I want some poison, and I have no Texas in Jefferson. Truly, she refused all, and then defied all, just to want to live and to love, that's all. to live and to love in a way she control. Do you folks not understand at all? Is that the man's toilet set with monograms and in silver? To behold, is that faded rose color of curtain for bridal? Give me grace, and look at that profound and fleshless green. Emily's funeral enticed a crowd and untied her life riddle. A room of pervading dust, I inhaled with thin, acrid air, rose on the pillow with a long strand of iron gray hair.
You put listen up, folks and people. All I truly want to do is to give Emily a rose. To make up this poem, why you do that?
Well, first of all, I really like to retell Emily's story and communicate with the town people at the same time. I think they could have been more supportive instead of just saying, "Poor Emily," all the time. On the other hand, I do not want to condemn anyone because Emily's decision is way too profound for me to judge. Finally, and most importantly, I want to stand close to Emily and present her a rose.
I can sense the deep feeling you have for her. Well, folks, that's the story for today. Hope you like it and see you next time.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.